Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team is currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2 CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. It's week 67, and these are the games our diggers have for us today. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply head on over to the Patreon page linked in the video description. Now without further ado, let's begin. First up, Scott Percival's dug up DOSGAMES /adventure /pork15. Clearly something to do with pigs or bacon or pork. Well, that's all we got here. It's just a lot of files that say pork on them. You have a readme and a run. There also seems to be a pork.bat. Let's see what we got there. Pork.bat. It's really small. Run pork. Okay, so this looks like it was probably made with a game engine of some sort. So this is probably going to be a text adventure. But then look at that, we got a VOC file. That would almost suggest, like, sound effects. Runtime error 105. Oh. I should run the... run the batch file. Pork 1, the Great Underground Sewer System. Copy wronged, not... Whoa, okay, apparently that went on its own. Actually, funny thing, because of the way, Open Broadcaster records stuff, even though it's actually advanced the screen for me, I'm looking at my game capture screen and it actually still looks like the main screen that it showed up, so I'm just reading off of that now. But yeah, it says copy wronged 1988 and 1991, version negative 4.26 out of 1. Okay. The action of the original basic game of Pork is unknown. Or the author of the original basic game. Converted to AGT, greatly expanded, and copyrighted in 1991 by Malmberg? David Malmberg. We'll go with that. Created using the Adventure Game Toolkit. Kind of figured that. That means I can't actually get it to... Because of the way Open Broadcaster works, I'm still using an older version. I haven't upgraded yet, but the way it transitions between still images doesn't work so well, so I've got a screen in front of me right now that you guys can't see that says that the adventure Pork 1 is a parody of Zork 1, Great Underground Empire, which was written by Diabolical Dave Lebling and Maniacal Mark Blank, and originally published by Infocom in 81. Okay, so now you guys can see what's actually going on. Would you like to read the instructions? Sure. This looks like very generic instructions. Okay, you know what? We've played enough of these now with the score and move counters at the top that I now know how to recognize things made with the AGT engine. So, which shouldn't be a problem recognizing those in the future now. Anyways, you are west of the house. The house has a... Excuse me. West of the house. The house has a boarded front door, paths lead north and south. Mailbox without a lid, which was probably taken by vandals, is here. There's a letter addressed to you in the mailbox. Okay, so we'll take the letter, or tail the letter, apparently. But wait, it is a letter bomb! It blows up immediately and you are blasted to tiny shreds. Remember, no one said solving this adventure was going to be easy or painless. You find yourself at a funeral. Yours! A giant Gru is talking. Dearly be hated. We are gathered here today to have a party, for the so-called adventurer of Pork had died. I'm sure he'll hate us for celebrating his death, but still it's a good excuse to party. If I was Klingon, I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy the fact that you guys are celebrating my death. Oh yeah, the letter's still there. Eat the letter. No, I'm not kidding. Punch the letter. You don't want to hit the letter? Really make more sense to specify some living thing to hit. Hostility really requires a target of some sort. My target is the letter bomb. It read enter house as east. From the E as the first letter. What's wrong with the directions here? I said enter house. It says you follow the path to the east side of the house. But the house was to the west of me, and the only paths were north and south. So east should have been the last direction it let me go. What? Okay, and now I've managed to go inside the house, which seems very beaten down. Smashed window leading to the east, probably broken by a baseball. And a lot of items here. There's a closed trap door here. There's an open bank vault here. In a house. You see a book entitled Pork Guidebook in the vault. And a wooden table against one wall. There's a handgun here. You see a bottle of ketchup, or ketchup if you prefer. And there's a giant rabbit's foot. Okay, so apparently a lot of stuff to do. Oh, this is another one of the AGT... Yeah, it's another one of those AGT advertising things. It's very weird how they sort of interjected that into these games. I don't know what to do with the gun. We have a gun. That's like basically the only state we're in right now. And I didn't get any points for that either. What is it with these AGT games giving you like no points for anything? What? Apparently I just drank the ketchup bottle. Like, not the contents of the bottle itself. There's something really weird going on with this game. Okay, how do I actually go down these stairs into the cellar? It's like, do I have to, say, enter the trap door again? Or trapped door, as it were? Okay. Besides smelling awful, a northern passage that looks quite dark and foreboding, stairs lead up to a trapped door. Shiny brass lamp nearby, it is off. Take lamp. Turn on lamp. Lamp is now shining brightly. Yay, we have a light source! So we'll go north. Smelly corridors, see a faint light behind you to the south. Passage leads north into darkness, very strong odor. Continue going north. There is a huge 10,000-pound sumo wrestler here. Okay. Oh wait, this guy's an enemy? Shoot wrestler? Can we do it again? Also, I just noticed that F3 doesn't repeat the previous command. The sumo sits on you. He had chili for lunch. You can guess what happens. So basically the game's telling us that we just got killed by excessive flatulence. Okay, I think I've had enough of this one. So that was Pork. The anti-adventure, I guess you could say. Clearly the guy who made this was trying to just spoof, like, text adventures in general, but you still have to have a playable game that has some semblance of sense in order to enjoy it. Like, I mean, if you make a spoof and nobody can understand how to play it properly, then, well, what are you actually accomplishing then? A person has to be able to play the game in order to experience it. So if you want to do a spoof and you want people to experience it, it needs to have some semblance of control behind it, and this just feels just weird. I don't know. This is a text adventure, I would say, unless you're really morbidly curious, you should probably pass on it. Next up, Dins dug up DOSGAMES /adventure /bones37. So, we got another text adventure here, with bones involved. Or actually, we got a high score table from the looks of it, so maybe this isn't a text adventure. We got a what's.new file. Let's just quickly type that out, see what we got. What's new? Well, whatever's new, fix the divide by zero bug. That'd be kind of important. Let's just run it, see what we got. Bones. Pick monitor. I have a color monitor. So, copyright Bruce N. Baker, 89 to 91, all rights reserved. Okay. My name is me. Mansion number. It's a 4-digit number. So we'll say 1920 by 1080. Okay, so I guess we're in a room or something. Can select a whole bunch of things here. Got a mapper. Oh, I think I've actually played this before now that I'm looking at this. If I'm remembering this correctly, this is kind of like a battle game. So you go to different rooms and you fight different things, and then you get sort of treasure and items to use and stuff. If I'm remembering that right. So what are my stats? I have a plastic explosive, I have 100 life force, armor value 1, attack force 1, initiative 1, and my achievement is common tramp, apparently. The room has a dull red glow to it. Let's exit the room. We will go north. Investigate the room. There's a gaping hole in the floor. Let's go north again. Crawl through a hole in the wall. You see something that looks like a bug. Can we take it? Unable to take the object requested. Can we shoot it? Nope. Oh geez. Exit north again? Door is shut. Okay, so we can't go north, so let's go east. You are not alone. You see some dancing bones. Communicate. I'd like to be friends. Leave me or prepare to die. Where can I find a weapon? Did you see anything I might need? Or where's the stairway? I'd like to be friends. Skeleton attacks you. Of course. So we've got a level 1 thieving skeleton with a protection factor of 7 and very weak attack power. Okay, so let's attack it. You missed the skeleton completely. Let's attack it again. You dazed the skeleton. Skeleton wounded badly. And actually, he hit me just now. My life force went down. Skeleton is dying, which seems weird. Entity terminated. Okay. Oh, attack's not going to work anymore. So it seems the options at the side are always available. There's no, like, delays between messages or anything. Yeah, the mapper doesn't work until you actually find, like, RAM for it, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Let's head west. Oh, I was already in this room. Well, let's head west again. Oh, we can't. Ooh, RAM chip on the floor. Excellent. Take it. RAM. 6K of main RAM. So, okay, so the mapper isn't doing anything yet because we still need video RAM, apparently. But at least we got global RAM. So I think the video RAM is needed to actually look at the map, but the global RAM is all you need to actually start mapping. At least I think that's how it works. Let's try going east again. Pulsating vial on the floor. Take the vial. Pick up a container of an unknown liquid. So it even says here we have 1 potion bottle. We are under attack by another skeleton. A paper skeleton from the looks of it. 4 paper skeletons, actually. Okay. Well, it's telling me that I have a very good chance of damaging these guys, so let's hit them. Oh yeah, I just took one out with my fists. Took out another, and another, and all 4. Skeletons terminated. Ooh, it's telling me the air is stuffy. You smell carp. Carp, really? I think we're screwed. Yeah, we just, got slaughtered somehow. Apparently we got stuck in poisonous air or something. Let me give that another try here. You see a sword with a ruby-studded handle. You bet we're taking that sword. We are now armed. Ooh, found gold. We'll take the gold. 1 gold piece found. I don't think 1 gold piece is really going to help us much, but... Oh, found more gold. Found 2 gold pieces. So how do we actually get out when this happens? Because the last time this happened, I basically had, like, no chance to escape or anything. I don't think we have a chance of getting out of here, unless we can, like, use our explosives. Oh, that actually worked. So when you get stuck in a room that's suffocating you, if you use an explosive, you can just blow the walls apart. Oh, we found another skeleton. 2 of them. That are paranoid skeletons. Which apparently means that... I don't know. Let's attack them with our sword. Send one of the skeletons flying. Let's keep attacking. Okay, finally got him. Lost a lot of health. Can I rest? Ooh, you don't... Uh-oh. Whoops, I rested too long and another skeleton came in. A flying skeleton. Oh boy. Part of the wall has been destroyed from the explosion. Oh, we can actually smash through the walls. Okay, I managed to actually get out of that room, so you're not completely trapped if that happens. You just have to smash the walls. Interesting. Oh, I actually found a stairway. And some gold. So I can actually go up the stairs. Get to the second floor. Okay, so I've been playing this for about 15 minutes now. If I'm remembering correctly, there's actually a lot to this game, but it is basically just to map things out, find treasure. It's kind of like a roguelike, but a lot more, a lot less visual, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like almost like a cross between a roguelike and a standard adventure game, with the adventuring aspects sort of simplified, but adding a sort of layer of like RPG battles and stuff onto it, while having a sort of map to go through and events to deal with. It's a pretty neat game, so, like, I mean, it does have some frustrating aspects to it, but then what roguelike doesn't? I'm guessing if I actually spent some time with this, I'd probably do much better, but I don't want to spend forever playing this, so yeah, I would say this one's probably worth checking out. And to finish things off today, James Dunn's dug up DOSGAMES /PB/LOONYLND. Considering this one's in the PB folder, I'm going to guess it's probably a pinball thing. And the fact that it's only a COM file, I'm going to guess it's probably another one of those pinball tables made in Pinball Construction Kit, or what was it? Pinball Construction Set or Studio? I always forget the last word, if it's kit or set or studio or whatever. Anyways, LOONYLND. Interesting. Made by R.G. Hayes. So, let's see if this one actually plays any well. So we got an interesting sort of bumper thing going on in the middle. Those are some huge outlanes, though. Yeah. I can't say I'm a fan of having ginormous outlanes. But we'll see how much they factor into this. Whoops, I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. Ah, jeez, went down that outline again. So far, this isn't playing that bad, but those outlanes are just massive. It makes it really hard to keep the ball in play. So... Oh. That was a gobble hole. Okay, that just completely... Okay, so for those of you not well versed on pinball terminology, a gobble hole is a hole in the table that basically makes you lose the ball, the same as if it had gone down like an outlane like that or down the middle. Now, gobble holes were common with older wood rail games, particularly because there was a gambling aspect often involved. Or even if there wasn't one involved, a gobble hole was generally used to sort of give you a huge number of points, but end your ball at the same time. So, needless to say, gobble holes don't show up on modern pinball machines for obvious reasons. The idea of losing your ball in play when you're playing fine is just... it's not pleasant. People generally do not like games with gobble holes. So, also it's kind of hard to tell just what exactly you're trying to do on this table, because nothing's really labeled. You've just got the LOONYLND logo and then a sort of oops thing at the bottom, and that's pretty much it. So, I don't know. This is definitely a creative table, like visually, but I can't say it plays the greatest. So, yeah. I guess it's about average as far as PCS tables are concerned.